Hi, my name is Brett Hanza. I'm founder and co-owner of Northwest Top Shots, and today we're going to talk about wind-on leaders and explain to you and show videos on how you can do them yourself. Wind-on leader is simply the best of both worlds using hollow cord braided lines and either monofilament or fluorocarbon, and inserting one inside the other in a Chinese finger cuff or finger trap design, and creating a leader with no knots and no restrictions so that you can wind it straight up onto the reel with no swivels and nothing to get in the way. We blended the best of both worlds that way because braided lines, the latest greatest Spectra lines, have no stretch, they have no memory, they are sunlight resistant and last for a very long time. And we're also getting the clarity or almost invisibility of fluorocarbons at the same time so that the fish can't see it, and you have no knots. And knots are always going to be the weak point. If you have one knot, you've tied a C-bile, a uni knot, a double Albright knot to join the two, you still have a knot. It's going to be the weak point, and that's where it's going to break. If you're using a swivel, you've got two knots and you also have a stopping point. The swivel can't go through the end eye on the end of your fishing rod. So with a wind-on leader, the term means you just wind it right up onto the reel, no restrictions, and the only knot is right where you've tied it onto your lure. So if I want to change from a 30-pound monofilament leader to a 40-pound fluorocarbon, or maybe a smaller 20-pound fluorocarbon because the water got clear, something like that, I'm able to do that in a few minutes without tying a knot, and I still don't have that weak link. They can be made at any length you want to suit your type of fishing, as low as 10-pound test, and we go way over 400 or 500 pound test for large marlin, billfish, any type of billfish, sword fishing, bluefin tuna, anything like that. They can save you a lot of time on the water and a lot of frustration tying knots that don't last. The way we've packaged our wind-on leaders that we build ourselves for sale is with a high-quality skirt type spool, so that when you go to change out your wind-on leader, as long as you don't put it in the bottom of your boat, walk all over it and trash it, you put it back on the spool, put it back in your tackle box, you'll have it marked, you'll know exactly what it's for, and you'll have it to use later. If you're only breaking it off at the last little couple inches at the end where you tied it onto your lure, that's all the leader you're going to lose. So now we're going to sit down and build a wind-on leader from start to finish, starting with building the reverse loop, and then we're going to thread the monofilament or fluorocarbon inside that, and then we're going to do a serving, which is a standard way to finish it off. And we'll also show you on the smaller diameters how to do the nail knot, and some tips and tricks on how to use the braided lines to your best advantage.